City ain't fluffing this. I told you before, innit? City don't fluff this.
Okay.
City they never have.
There were so many points clear, but they fluffed it, and now they're only 3 points.
Did they fluff it?
No, they almost fluffed it.
No. Liverpool were just perfect. So what we're talking about today?
Welcome back, Baha.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Who's
been a long time.
Who are you welcoming back?
Welcoming you back.
Yeah. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about
the Champions League.
Just the Champions League.
Just the Champione. Champione.
You know what, yeah? I just want to say straight off, right? What Arsene Wenger suggested last year, right? And I thought this guy's lost the plot since he left Arsenal. He said, take away the away goals, yeah? And it'll make the games in the knockout stages way more entertaining.
Ooh.
This is what he said, yeah? And in my mind I was thinking, this old guy's lost the plot. He doesn't know what he's doing. Why take the away goals makes it exciting? That's what we used to think.
It does,
but it doesn't anymore.
No.
It really doesn't anymore because now, if you think about it,
you got to go win both games. You go
no
out
matter
to
what
win
happens
both.
now, you have to win both games. Whoever scores the most goals wins, right? Whereas before, teams would be a little bit defensive in one leg and then attack the other leg. Now they're thinking, home or away, lads, we've got to give it them. We've got to score as many goals as we can.
Even if you're the away team,
doesn't matter.
You can't let it go too far away from you.
Exactly. So you've got to attack.
Whereas previously
they wouldn't. The away team would go and say, we can't let them
defend.
score.
Yeah.
We can't do this. We can't do. Let's try and nick one goal. We get one away goal. We'll be okay. Answer me this now. Have you ever seen this many entertaining matches in the knockout stage of the Champions League?
Yo, I'm not going to say anything apart from Real Madrid. Simple. That's entertainment. Bro. That's pure passion, pure belief. That's it.
But it's not just that.
Belief.
It's not just that though, right? You know, that tournament is their tournament. You know, this tournament is their tournament.
Yeah.
You know when I realised that? You know, whenever they were playing these matches, every single match when they had a fixture in the Champions League, you know what the corner flag was? The trophy of the Champions League, brother.
Was it?
On the corner flag, it was the trophy of the Champions League. Like, this is ours. So, imagine you're playing against them and you go to take a corner and you look and it's got their team there, their name, and the Champions League trophy. They're like, you know you're playing in my competition. Boy,
our competition.
You know in my competition right now, boy.
But how does every team slip up against them?
Okay, it's not every team. It's not every team. Okay, let me say something. The teams that have slipped up, right?
Chelsea,
PSG, Man City.
City.
Yeah.
And Chelsea as well.
Chelsea as well,
From a winning position.
From a winning. No. The first leg, Chelsea did themselves over. Because aside from, let's just take Chelsea out of this equation right now. PSG and Man City are babies in this competition. But let me explain.
Matter, though.
No, it does.
On the day.
But let me explain something.
It does matter. I know what you're going to go on.
Okay, look, yeah. Real Madrid know what it takes to win a match in the knockout stages of a competition like this. For example, Man City in that game, when there was 5 minutes to go, were playing the same way they were playing when the match was 5 minutes in. Whereas if you look at the last 5 minutes of the extra time, what Real Madrid were doing compared to what Man City were doing at the 5 minutes, 90 minutes, yeah? Real Madrid were falling over. They were walking to take throw-ins. They were walking to take their free kicks. They were walking to pick a ball up and pass it to another guy to take a free kick. All of this takes time off, whereas Man City were running to do this and running to do that because that's just the way they play. Pep's teams always play like that, right?
So it's game management.
Game management is not there. You've got to be in the competition a number of years.
3-1.
Yeah.
Exactly. I watched it and it was just they were playing like they knew how to like.
5 minutes was taken away just like that by them messing about.
Do you know what it is though? It's
this. Went down like 3 times in the space of like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and he wasn't getting up for like a minute and a half at a time.
He only came on in the second half, didn't he?
Do you know what it is though? Your point is valid because they're so comfortable being there, regardless of the scoreline.
That's right.
That when it comes down to it, they're thinking about the next thing.
Do you know what Benzema said at the end of the first leg?
The City players are thinking about how we're going to win it. They're still new to it. Like I said, they're still the babies. The players themselves.
Man City have been in the Champions League for 11 years.
But look at how many.
And it's only in the last 5 years they've got to the
semi-final. How many Champions League winners are there in that team is what you ask yourself. There's only one Champions League winner really who is a veteran of the Champions League is Pep Guardiola, and he only did that with the one club, which is arguably the best squad that maybe ever existed.
Not necessarily.
That's it.
Like, what are you talking about?
Man City.
Are you talking about the players?
Players as well.
Yeah,
so who's got the net?
Real, they've got
not Real, Man City.
Oh, Man City.
Man City have got
City, that's what we're talking about.
So what I'm saying is, look,
talking about City,
not only that, at the end of the first leg, Real Madrid lost 4-3, right? Look at the belief in that team. Benzema gave an interview, he said, don't worry, we're going to win at the Bernabeu. In my mind, I'm thinking, this is the toughest ask you've come up against, brother. Like you.
Who's it? City?
Benzema said this.
Against who?
Against City. He said, we're going to beat them at the Bernabeu, right? And the way Man City went to play there and how cagey that game was, I was thinking, something's going to happen. Something is surely going to happen. Don Carlo is not no joke.
This is the other thing I was going to say. You've got a manager who knows how to win Champions League and win Champions League games, who knows how to manage big players, but you've got a midfield
He's the
that's
only manager.
won the Champions League 3 times at least together. You've got Carvajal, not all of them. I don't know if Casemiro was there for the
Casemiro was
first
there.
one. For the
He was
first,
there, he's been there for all of them.
Not for the first one, no. Because the first one happened, then there was a gap, then there was 3 together.
There was a gap of 1 year, then
1
they
year.
had 3 together.
Then they had 3 together. Anyway, regardless of who was there, yeah?
So
3
all right,
years
he's
at the
won
very
3
least.
in a row.
Carvajal
Casemiro
was there. Marcelo wasn't even playing in all of the
Yeah,
matches, but the guy's on the bench. He's won 4. Yeah,
He's won 4, that's right.
There you go. So you've got the belief is in the club, in the fans, in the players.
Modric,
but then
Kroos.
But then look.
Bale's on the bench, don't forget. He's won 4. Then you got Benzema, he's won 4.
And Benzema is now being counted on,
captain.
isn't it? Now he's being counted on
captain.
as the main man. So that's what it is.
You know, one thing I will say is this, right? So, you know, this is why I respect Carlo Ancelotti on another level now. I didn't for a while, but now there's no way you can't respect him now. And I'll tell you, the reason why I lost respect for him was at Everton.
Yeah, but you gave me why? Because he left. When
No,
he left?
no. Because it wasn't working.
Why
there.
did he go? No, but
It
it worked for a bit though.
It worked for a bit, but then it's
But
the players.
clearly
though.
the problem is not Everton.
It's Everton
It's not
as a club.
him.
It wasn't him, it was the club. I realise that now, yeah? But you know why I rate him even highly now, yeah? When it came to the 90 minutes, when it ended and it was going to extra time, he spoke to Kroos, Toni Kroos, Marcelo and Modric, and he said, how do you think we should play the extra time now? What do you think we should do? So as a collective, the guys that were experienced, and alongside him, they made a collective decision. This is why you have to say, you know what, Carlo, you're a next level manager, because in that moment, do you think Pep will go to the players? What are you feeling, lads?
What are you feeling? Yeah.
Is Pep going to do that? I don't think Pep would do that.
It's mad. It's a style of management, though, isn't it?
Quick question then. So
Carlo Ancelotti just has to raise one eyebrow, they score 3 goals, brother. It's as simple as that.
Don
Carlo.
Carlo. I love all the memes about him with the cigar.
Sick, bro.
But go on.
how many Champions League has Pep won? Is it 1?
1.
Is it 1-1? No, it's 1-2.
He won 2 with Barca. He won 1 with Barca.
No, he won 2.
Did he win 2 with Barca?
Yeah, because he beat United twice, didn't he?
Actually, it might have been once. Go on. We'll find.
Okay,
We'll confirm that one. Confirm that one.
Wasn't it?
Do you rate Pep as a manager?
I do rate Pep as a manager.
You rate Pep as a manager on that level because if you think about it, since he's left Barca, he hasn't really.
Okay, can I just say one?
He hasn't won the Champions League.
No, forget the Champions League, yeah?
Nah, you can't.
Shall I tell you something?
Do I rate Pep as a manager?
Wait. In the Champions League, I'm talking.
Okay, no. In the Champions League, I rate him highly. I'll tell you why, yeah?
Pep.
Yeah, I rate him highly, right? So he gets to semi-finals and he's got to finals, yeah? But you have to rate him as a manager as a whole, right? Because what he's done in England, in the Prem, just for what he's done in the Prem, yeah? It's not easy to win that many Prems the way, and the chances are they've got, I would say 70-30 now, they're on course to win another Prem, 2 in a row, yeah? Liverpool have won 1 Prem, and how difficult was it for them? And look who they're up against, yeah? Man City. Fair enough. And this is why I say Liverpool are unbelievable in the Champions League because they've got a history in the Champions League. These teams that have got a history in the Champions League.
They're a cup team.
No. It's not his problem.
No, what's City's
City's problem is that...
No, it is his problem.
No. I'm telling you now, it's the same with PSG.
No, it's not the same as PSG. They're a better team than PSG.
They are a better team than PSG, but they're
Week
both
in,
babies
week out.
in the Champions League.
Yo, listen.
I'm telling you, that's all it is.
No. The problem with Pep in the big games, yeah, was man's pure, total belief in his way. I don't need a striker. I don't need a plan B. I only have one philosophy.
Well, they've got a
I have
striker
one
now,
way of
haven't they?
playing. They've got that striker now.
They've got that striker
They're
now,
going to
bro.
win the Champions League next year, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I don't think so.
No, they will walk. They will walk
Are you mad?
They will walk this.
Please.
This is. Stop. Let me make my point. I've had.
He said to me, man, you were going to be in the Champions League
Did I
winners.
guarantee it?
He did.
I never said guaranteed. I said if anything. If anything. This is very different.
Wet gotcha now, isn't it?
Well, hang on a second. Very different. Guaranteed. Okay, not this year then.
Proper wet gotcha.
Not this-
Man, you weren't in the final of Champions League, are
I'm
they?
going to translate that for the non...
Wet underpants.
Scotche Urdu or Punjabi or...
Both underpants, innit?
Yeah, translate, brother. Translate.
But you already know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know. You already told me this. You already told me he was going to do this joke. That's why I'm not reacting. Waste, man. Yeah, so... No, but, think about this. Every time, why have they not won it? They needed a goal. They needed something different. They needed something solid. They needed a defender. Like, someone who's different, like, to stand up, win it, get a corner goal, get something like that.
It's not the striker then, is it? It's
They've
about
got...
the defender.
No.
Because they've scored enough goals.
No, what you're saying is somebody that can spark it.
Someone who can do something different.
A reaction,
Yeah.
make something happen.
Are you saying Erling Haaland doesn't complete City?
I think...
Are you saying Erling Haaland doesn't give them the opportunity now to fling it into the box and
Bang.
Or overthink, or bang, move, bang?
He's solid, don't get me wrong.
No. But the thing is,
Don't
they've
get me
never had
wrong.
that. They've never had that. City have never had that since Pep's time. Have they had a big striker?
They've never had a big striker, no.
Dzeko was there.
No, but he
Did
let
he get rid
Dzeko
of him,
go.
or was he got rid of him after first season?
Once.
Aguero, man.
No, but
Aguero's
but
not a big
Aguero's
striker
not
as
one
in
of those.
size.
Yeah.
He's a technical...
You know, I'll tell you something now. You know, if Cristiano Ronaldo went there in the summer, they would have won Champions League. I'm telling you now, they would have won the Champions League
This
if
is
they
the
signed
problem.
him.
This is the problem. Against Real, yeah? If they took their chances...
I think now
if
Real
they
want
had
Ronaldo back.
Did
They've
they?
seen what he's been doing in the Premier League, thinking, we made a mistake. PSG are saying, if we had Ronaldo this season, we would have won the Champions League.
If they got... Like, PSG create chances.
You know, Navas.
No one creates more than City.
Navas was at Real Madrid when Ronaldo was there. That's right, isn't it? Because he won the Champions League with them as well. And he said, if we had Ronaldo this season, we would have won the Champions League. And it's mad.
The chances, isn't it? The chances. They get... But
not only that. It's not just the
persona,
chances. It's
the
just
persona.
him as a character, yeah, the kind of person that he is. He's won this competition.
Man,
It's his competition.
Yo,
brother.
watch this. I'll give you a good analogy, yeah? Carlo Ancelotti going to Everton was like Ronaldo coming to Man U.
Yep.
Like
100%.
someone who's too good.
Way too good.
Too high of a level.
Not only that, the place that Man U are in right now, you don't deserve to have him.
No, yeah, it's that, but he's too used to quality in it. Like when Özil came to Arsenal and man were dissing Özil, that's the same
right.
thing.
Did you
You
know,
are
yeah?
so good, you don't come to trash.
Shall I tell you,
know what I
something?
mean? You don't
Shall I
play
tell
with
something?
trash.
Shall I tell you something? You know when Özil, Ronaldo, and Benzema were at Real Madrid, they had 450 something goals and assists within 2 years. Within 2 years. That is crazy. Between them three. How mad is that?
It's mad.
That's unreal.
That's what we talk. And look,
No, I'm just saying.
Look at the level.
Look at the level.
Look at the
bro.
level.
Yeah. And you know another thing that's really, really fucking pissed me off, yeah, is that now, like I think it was Micah Richards. I don't know if it was Michael Richards, actually, but I think it was him. That idiot said, I think now you can say Benzema's on the same level as Harry Kane. I thought, is this guy taking the fucking piss,
Did you hear
brother?
what Henri said to him?
Yeah.
Henri put him, he goes, you think now he's
Now.
world class?
Now he's world class,
Now we
brother.
think this
guy-
is Benzema who's been... You know what I always say about Benzema?
But you know Rio, I tell you something, you know Rio Ferdinand, that's why I rate him highly, you know, because he said, you know, I knew this guy was on another level because when he faced us in the Champions League and I was like, man, remember that goal he scored?
Yeah.
Yeah? And it was a bad boy goal. That black kit that Leon, it was Leon, innit? Leon black kit that he had, yeah?
Yeah.
Benz was next level then.
He was.
And Rio said Fergie wanted him then, but he turned us down for Real Madrid.
Yo, ask yourself this question, yeah? And we're going to talk much more about Benzema.
There's only one other person who's got more goals than him for Real Madrid now.
And that's...
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mad. So ask yourself this one question. How does a player keep the number 9 shirt, starts every game for, is it 10 plus years now? More than 10 years.
At Real Madrid.
No one's done that at Real Madrid. Who has done that?
Even Ronaldo can do that.
Raul. That's what you're talking about, but with better numbers. Raul with more assists. Like, what are you talking about?
More goals
You're talking
and
about
assists.
legacy. You're talking about legacy of a player. There's no one will do that again.
You know, in
for
the Chelsea
next,
game,
for
you know,
how
in
long?
the Chelsea game, yeah?
You think he'll win the Ballon d'Or next year?
Yeah, he will. 100%. He has to.
The Ballon d'Or. Let's leave this conversation for
Don't
later,
you
yeah?
think?
Let's finish
Don't you
Champions League. Finish Champions League. Because
You
we'll have...
watched the other game.
Yeah, the
Which
other game.
game?
No, but yo, answer your question. Pep didn't win the Champions League with City because he's stubborn. Pure stubbornness. The guy could have bought a striker.
No, but he won the
and he
Champions
didn't.
League and he was stubborn with Barca.
Oh, he had
He's
Eto'o.
always been- he's
He had
always been-
Eto'o.
he got rid of Eto'o.
Yeah, and he got rid of it after the first season.
After the first
Did he
season,
not win it?
Eto'o won it with Inter Milan and
Yes,
Mourinho.
but he won it. Listen, Eto'o won it for him. Eto'o was there when he won it.
No.
It was. That
so
was
Eto'o won 2
Eto'o
in a row.
won it and then he went to
Eto'o won
Inter.
2 in a row.
He
So
got
won
rid
it
of
at
Eto'o
Barca.
but bought Ibra.
Yeah.
So it's stubborn. The reason he doesn't do better is because of his pure stubbornness. But in the league against slightly lesser opposition, as in competing every week, That's where you are going to be spanking teams the way he plays. But because he has no plan B, because he can't chuck someone on to go get that goal for him, that's the reason I think he doesn't win the big games. And the experience. There's no one like Ronaldo. There's no one like Modric, Kroos. No one like Sergio Ramos. No one who's been there, done that in that City team.
They get to a
in that
certain
City team
age.
to say, yo, guys, settle
Calm
it down
down,
now.
relax now.
We're winning by this many goals. Settle.
Imagine you're 5-3.
Play different, innit?
You're
Play
ahead by
different.
two goals on aggregate,
How does that?
and you lose. You lose. Flipping mental.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't make sense.
But then you have to give the credit to
you have to give credit to Real Madrid.
And obviously,
them 2 goals Rodrigo scored.
Obviously,
were
they take
fantastic.
the chances, don't they?
And
What they
Ben
proved
scored
is-
that pen. Like, look, you can't give them a sniff. And not only that, man. Pep started making substitutions. He took Foden off, De Bruyne off. Before that, Real Madrid had no sniff up to that point. But he took De Bruyne off. He took Foden off. And then all of a sudden, the game opened up straight away. Because then the guys that were controlling the game were no longer controlling the game for City. And next thing you know, bang. And as soon as that first goal went in, it was like City knew they were going to lose.
It's mad.
They lost their heads completely because I saw that change. I thought, yo, it's over.
It's because...
In another group chat to my friends, I messaged, I said, listen, there's no way City are winning this game now. There's no way.
I tuned off.
Their heads were gone.
I tuned off that match.
Why? Because you thought it's done.
No, we were actually at a restaurant and we were watching it on the phone. My sister got so vexed.
At Real Madrid?
Yeah, not at City, yeah, because you don't want City to win. My dad was like, this is done. We were eating and I didn't have any say.
I knew it wasn't over.
And then they just turned it off and after a bit, my dad pulls it out. He goes, you know what the score is now?
2-2.
Was it 2-1 or was it?
No, it went 2-2 before 90 minutes.
Yeah, so he goes, yeah. And I was like, are you mad? I was like, what?
Rodrigo scored 2 bangers.
And then he was like, yeah, and that's it. This is just mad. We went tuned back in. What's the other game? Villarreal.
That was a great game.
No, listen, can I just say something? This is another thing I wanted to say was this. This is
no.
This is
no respect.
Listen,
No respect.
listen. This is another thing I would say as well. Yeah, there's not many teams that would have been in that game against Villarreal. Yeah, in the first half that would have been able to come back out second half and score 3 goals. Man City couldn't have done it. Man U couldn't have done it. Chelsea couldn't have done it either. I'm telling you now. No, I'm just saying. No, your guys were in the Champions League this season, weren't you? So I have to say, right? There was no way.
No, but against Villarreal, we're the poorest team in.
Listen.
Our record against, but we did beat them in the group stage, didn't we?
No. Listen to me. At home.
I can't remember which
home,
one.
it? 2-1.
But we lost last
goal,
year's
didn't you?
final, didn't we, to them? Or was it the year before?
The year before. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have a great relationship with that team.
Emery in tournaments is very good. Yeah. And against Klopp in Europe, he's very good.
Yeah.
So, and when he was the manager of Sevilla, he beat Borussia Dortmund, I think, twice in the Europa League finals. Yeah. So he's beat Klopp to win Europa Leagues before, right? So you have to give Emery his credit to get such a small team, Villarreal, to the semi-final.
Let's
it's
put
a big,
some respect
thing.
on the name, but we're talking about the big boys here.
You're talking about Liverpool, but they're 2-0 down. Yeah. What I'm saying is, this is where you have to understand. Liverpool are not just a team that can come up and just stroll like you're just we'll wing it. No, they've got such a strong history in that competition. In their heads, they already think whether we're 1-0 down or 2-0 down. Listen, it's okay.
It's us.
We've got 45 minutes. We can absolutely destroy them in the next half. Any other team, shit would come out and they're thinking,
the thing is,
we're done here because they haven't got the experience. They haven't got the legs.
4-0 down. Remember?
Yeah.
I've got one.
They beat Barcelona.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm telling you, man, when it comes to comebacks,
but think about
if you're a big boy in that competition, like
it's not just that though.
Like what did Chiellini say about Tottenham? This is the history of Tottenham.
The history of Tottenham,
If you're a baby in this competition, you can't do it. You won't do it.
It's right. But look at it though. When you're in that changing room at half time and you're looking around and you see Mohamed Salah, you're seeing Jota, you're seeing Mane, you're seeing Bobby Firmino, you're seeing Diaz, you're seeing Trent.
But hear me out.
You know,
but hear me
you've
out.
got goals here.
No, but hear me out. Man City have got goals in them. They have got goals.
They don't have the goal scorers like that.
No, but they've got goals.
They don't have a Salah.
They've got Mahrez.
They don't have a
He
Salah.
took Mahrez off so early, I didn't understand why.
Yeah.
They've got goals in that team.
You don't have Salah in it.
Look, hear me out, yeah? Man City, they outscore Liverpool this season in the Prem. So
As
you
a
can't say,
team.
as a team, hear me out.
As a team, not as...
So as an individual, right, in that team, maybe they haven't got a killer as on the same level as Salah, but you can't say Man City haven't got goals in them.
All right. I'll tell you the difference. I'll tell you the difference.
What they haven't got, is the belief within themselves to say, even if we're 3-0 down right now, we can still come back. And there's no one in that dressing room that can say to them, lads, don't worry, we got this. There's no one there.
City's levels dropped since Company left. That was one of the players.
You shouldn't let him go.
You need that leadership. They don't have a leader now. I mean, I don't know is it.
Fernandinho's going now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's another leader who's going.
These are guys they haven't replaced.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got the ballers. They know how to play ball, but when it comes down to it, it's that. But think about this. My thing is, when you're looking around in the training room, when you're looking around and it got panicky, who do you look to in that City team to think, my guy's going to pick up the ball, run through a couple of man and score on his own merits? They can all dribble, they're all fantastic, but it's always a team goal in it. And proof of that is, when it comes down to it, when Foden gets a chance, when Grealish gets a chance, and it gets blocked off the line and Foden gets that little bit of a tap in and he plays it at the defender, Mane's not doing that. Not in that big moment.
Not the killers.
Yota's not doing that. Bobby Firmino's not doing that. Salah's not doing that. These guys, Diaz, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're scoring that goal when it matters.
Listen.
And that is about having
that guy, Diaz,
leaders.
Right, I've seen him live a couple of times now, like at Anfield, yeah. I saw him against Tottenham.
How do they get it right every time? How do Liverpool get that player every time?
Listen, this is Klopp.
Is it 4 or 5 signings now?
Every signing, bro.
4, yeah, but look at the
only
four.
The only one that hasn't really worked, I would say, is Minamino. I think he's a bit too... No, I think Keita's
a baller still.
He's a baller, man. All right, tell me this. You know, Keita would walk into the starting 11 of every team below Liverpool in the Prem, right or wrong?
All right.
He would.
I don't know about that, but I'll tell you why
would.
it hasn't worked for Keita. Because he's always competed with Wijnaldum. No, to get into the team, you've competed with Wijnaldum or Henderson. And the balance was just too good for many years, and now Thiago's here. Like, are you going to get a shirt with Thiago?
That silky guy,
Are you going to get a shirt with Thiago on the pitch?
Sauce. It's mad.
Thiago's mad.
It's mad.
Someone the other day told me, they go to me, yo, he can't be Spanish, you know. He's not Spanish, is he? I was like, no, he's Brazilian. He played in Spain and got the Spanish passport. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, he's not Spanish. He's not Spanish. Like, the way he plays. No, but it's just the way he plays, obviously.
Why can't he be Spanish?
No,
there's some saucy players in that Spanish.
Aggression as well.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's got that.
No, he's very strong.
Because he's got the aggression with it. He looks so saucy, like a little flimsy player.
He's strong.
But he's in there as well.
He's strong.
And that's what it is.
So, final question is, who is winning the Champions League?
Liverpool.
Yeah. And you have to give a decisive answer.
Liverpool 3-1. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there with tier 1 tickets, brother.
This guy, man.
I'm going to be there with tier 1 tickets.
If you're watching this far in the episode, if you're listening right now, we're going to have exclusive footage from Brother Faz and the boys. We're not going to make it. I might even have to get there
No,
with
what I'm
the ticket.
saying is, why don't you drive
down? Why don't we get there and do a little...
Yeah, why don't you drive down?
Yo, it's going to be mad anyway.
It's just going to be a vibe. There's going to be like, apparently there's going to be like 30,000 Liverpool fans going and 30,000, because they've reduced the ticket allocation for both teams, yeah?
And then what's the rest of them?
The rest of them are going to be there for the vibe.
Just randomers.
Don't forget, it's
I've entered a competition for the tickets, by the way.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good, good you've done that. That's what I did.
Yeah, no, but
the ballot.
Yeah, you went for the ballot.
Yeah.
I answered some questions. They weren't easy, though.
No,
Champions League got it right. They made them hard, so you have to look back through the games, watch the highlights. Yo,
you have to be watching.
You have to be watching. So I got them right. I'm pretty sure. So
how many questions?
Like 6 or 7.
Yeah, 7 questions. Yeah, 7 questions.
Bare questions, you know.
Yeah, it's not one question.
But it makes sure that the guy who gets the tickets or whoever gets those
worthy
tickets
of having them.
is worthy. They actually love the competition, innit?
That's right.
It's mad. So, but anyway, that's going to be mad. I think Liverpool will win it, but it's just I would love Benzema to go finish off this season.
But the thing is,
I want Real. Liverpool will win.
My prediction is Liverpool to win. Yeah.
What did you say? 3-1.
3-1 to Liverpool as revenge for when they played them last time and they did Salah and that. You remember that time? And Ramos was giving him. No, just hear me out. But the way things have been going for Real Madrid this season,
It's because you said decisive. I've decided. I'm not decided.
Listen,
that could go anywhere.
I was at the Liverpool Tottenham game, yeah, and I got talking to this old guy, yeah. And the guy goes, I've been coming here for 40-something years, or 40-something years I've been coming to Anfield, yeah? And I goes, what's your prediction on the final then, Champions League final?
I don't know.
And he goes, what do you think? I goes, Liverpool, probably a 3-1 win, I think, yeah? And he went, no way. It's going to be a very, very tough game. He goes, it's not easy to beat them guys. It's not. He goes, trust me, it's not going to be easy to beat them guys. And it makes sense. This is why he was saying something not too dissimilar to me. He was saying, in that competition, the history that they've got, they believe they're worthy of winning it no matter what.
Do you know what it is? On that day, you can't call it. On that day,
anything can happen.
Because it's Real Madrid.
Yeah, because it's Real Madrid.
Based on the two teams.
Also, Liverpool could come out in half an hour and score 3 goals because they're front 3.
Based on,
and Real Madrid's defence being shaky sometimes.
But based on the two teams, Liverpool is a far better, not squad, starting
collective 11.
team.
Far
Better starting 11. Yeah,
way better.
But Fabinho might be injured, so let's find out.
Why will he be injured?
Because Fabinho's got a knock right now.
Oh, has he?
He might be out for the FA Cup final, but he's likely to be there for the.
He'll be back for.
Look,
season.
if
Playing in the FA Cup final.
Chelsea.
So Liverpool have got now. They've almost just chucked the Premier League away against Tottenham of all teams.
They didn't chuck it away. Just don't take that away from Conte. I was there. You know Conte's record against Klopp?
Okay.
Klopp's only won once in 5 against Conte. Conte is an absolute G. Thank God he did not go to Manchester United. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Let's not
Thank
talk.
God he didn't go there.
I was
Anyway,
going to mention Man United earlier, but I'm not going to mention
All I'm saying
them.
is this, yeah, I watched that game. The Liverpool players were nervous in that game because they thought, what is happening here? Harry Kane, by the way, was spectacular in that game. Like you have to give him his credit.
It was a good
Like
performance.
his hold-up play,
Yeah.
the way they spread the ball. Harry Kane and Son, we've been saying it for time. They're so good together.
When it works,
when it
works.
clicks, it's
but
brilliant.
I think his team, even though they're not the best of ballers, he's got the
No,
players
he's
who
got
do
him
what
play-
he wants.
he's got him play now, yeah.
And the Kulishevsky or whatever it's called, what a
buy.
runner
What a
as
buy.
well.
Yeah.
And then you've just got how is transformed Sessegnon now, who's always been a baller.
Now.
But now he's working for him. He's doing his job. Emerson, Royale or whatever it's called, he's not the greatest player in the
but
world.
he's
You
got
can
him playing.
tell, but it does. They all do their
he does the job very well.
Has Davies ever been good? Really? No.
No, but he's good now.
But if you think about it, all these players, when Poch was there, he got the best out of them. And
Conte's
in a
doing the same
different
now.
way,
Conte's doing the same now.
Conte's defending in his way through big games, but in a different way, they're doing it again.
But Liverpool, like this is what I'm saying. I was watching that game. Diaz was that guy in that match. Every time he got on the
Diaz.
ball, I was thinking he's gonna do something. He's gonna.
When he
he's
said
gonna
how he
do a
celebrated,
mazz-
how he celebrated that goal was just, it shows you, and it's mad. It's
I'm telling
absolutely
you, man,
mad.
that guy.
But right,
What a buy.
but they've chucked it in it. It's
I
gone.
don't think it's
the
gone.
league's gone.
Listen?
West
last
Ham,
season,
Wolves could stop.
One second.
Yeah.
Last season, Man City at Wolves, they lost 2-0
Yeah.
or 2-1. Are you telling me tonight is a guaranteed win for Man City at Wolves after Wolves went to Stamford Bridge, and they got a 2-2 draw? Are you telling me they're going to roll over for Man City tonight? This is not an easy game for Man City.
But this is not Real Madrid.
Hear me
City
out.
ain't fluffing this. I told you before, innit? City don't fluff this.
Okay.
City, they never
There
have.
were so many points clear, but they fluffed it, and now they're only 3 points.
Did they fluff it?
No, they almost fluffed
No.
it. It's not done
Liverpool
yet.
were just perfect.
It's not done yet.
Liverpool were perfect.
It's not done yet. I'm telling
It's
you,
done.
It's not done yet.
It's done.
You just
Will
want
they
one of
fluff-
he just wants one of his predictions to
Will
be right
they
this
fluff
season.
the FA Cup?
Liverpool?
Will they fluff the FA Cup?
No way.
No.
Chelsea have won 3 in 10 matches.
So on the
They're
day,
really struggling.
to be fair,
Chelsea are really struggling.
Nobody wants Chelsea
and
to
they've
get
just,
it anyway.
And they've just got the news that Rudiger's just signed a 4-year contract with Real Madrid.
Yo, next year,
Are
are they getting Mbappe? They're getting Mbappe.
Yes, brother. And they might
Yo!
they might get Pogba as well, brother.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Sure.
This guy don't know. Man City asked him, please come to us.
Nah, wallah, I would love to see him in a Real shirt. That's going to be so
You know how
good.
saucy he would be for them.
But you know why? Because he's going to
Your
be playing with
dogs aren't
guys.
on his level.
Because he's going to be with guys who tell him wagwan.
No.
Yes.
Your dogs aren't on his level. He's
No,
a
no.
World Cup winner.
Yeah, he
You've
is.
got them idiots that just played in Europa League and didn't even
No,
play
but
that right.
do you know why? It's because he can do anything. No one can say anything to Pogs. Whereas when you play next to Kroos, Modric, he's going to be taught how to be a real midfielder. He's going to be taught.
You don't win the World Cup, brother, just by not being a half a midfielder.
Yeah, well,
When
you
he
win the
plays
World
for-
Cup
when he plays for Didier Deschamps, brother. He
when
plays
Kante,
well, brother.
Matuidi, and Griezmann are pointing to you where to be. Yeah, you do. Leaders around you, big leaders around you, innit?
But did he do it?
Yeah, he did.
And did he win?
Yeah,
He's got that medal, innit?
Yeah, but it's
so
not
shut
just-
your mouth.
was it just Pogba
What
playing?
medal has Man United got right now? I'll tell you.
Forget him.
Nothing.
Forget Pogba.
Nothing.
Let's not talk about Pogba. You know
Anyway.
what? We have a fan who'll be listening to this, yeah? Who actually said, let's actually bring this up.
What did he say?
He said, you know that Aguero guy? He doesn't know football, you know. He goes, you know football. You're right about Pogba. Yeah?
Which guy is this? Which guy said this?
He's a kid not to be named. He's one of our new fans, one of our new
A kid?
followers.
A kid?
Yeah, but he's into
kid?
Celtic fan as well.
A Celtic fan.
He loves Celtic. He's Scottish.
He's Scottish.
From
He's
Glasgow.
loving life. Rangers in the Europa League final now.
Oh yeah, he's hating on Rangers, obviously. But
They've
he's
done
a
really
Celtic
well,
fan.
Rangers.
He's a Celtic fan. I've got to give it to him, you know, whatever. But yeah, who said that Aguero guy? He's wrong about Pogba.
Me calls me Aguero?
Yeah, he calls you
I
Aguero.
really like him if he's calling me Aguero.
You like him? Yeah, because not because he's skills, mate.
Shut your mouth. You're not here. You can't talk to me, brother.
So, right, where were we? All right. So they fluffed it. They won't fluff it against FA Cup. What I told
I don't
my
think
Liverpool
Chelsea
fan
have got
friend.
the heart now
We've got a
to
scouse.
pick themselves back up. to beat Liverpool after what Real Madrid have done to them. They've scored them. Chelsea are not the same since that match. What happened to them? That's why Rudiger was screaming on the pitch. Did you see the videos afterwards on Twitter? He wouldn't even shake Real Madrid's hands.
So glad he went. So glad.
They were shaking his hand saying, "Don't worry, brother. Next season you're with us.
Next
we'll
season
get you to a final."
Do you know what we forget to mention though? This is the one thing about Real. Everyone calling them underdogs. I even feel like they're underdogs in some games. These guys have gone and walked La Liga.
Bro,
they haven't walked it, but they made it look quite easy.
18 points they won by.
They walked it. They made it look easy in the end. It wasn't easy all the way. It wasn't all rosy.
No, but they've done it, haven't they?
But in the end, it was easy. They did it early.
Yeah.
Had a party. Don Carlo.
Bro,
all
they
of that.
had a party and then went and beat Man City and got to the final. You can't call them underdogs.
No, but against PSG, everyone called them underdogs.
No, but you know who calls them underdogs?
Who? The English.
It's the British press.
The British.
You know, no other country's press calls Real Madrid's team weak or underdogs or maybe they're not going to win. Only the British do, because the British have got this they're under some kind of delusion that, you know what, all the English teams are going to win every single match.
Yeah,
they don't know.
The British are a bit clueless. Do you know
It's
what?
stupid.
You know, Michael Richards, he mentioned something he said. I actually watched the analysis. My post-match analysis, I always watch that show, which has got Carragher, Henry, and Richards on. American show, CBS or whatever it is. It's funny as hell.
Very good.
The presenter's good as well. She's very good. Yeah. And they've got Peter Schmeichel as well, one of the analysts.
Yeah.
And they go have banter. And Michael Richards says after the City game, he goes, after the first City game, he goes, you know what? And he turned out to be right. He goes, Man City absolutely fluffed it here.
Yeah.
They could have scored 8 goals today.
They should have.
And they shouldn't have let in 3 goals.
Yeah.
It's 4-3, so close. He said, if only Man City had Benzema. He goes, if only.
That guy is such an idiot sometimes, Michael Richards, you know.
No, but what he's saying is,
It's true. You need
if we had a striker,
I know that.
and that's what we're saying.
Why would
man.
Benz go to Man City, bro?
Yeah,
but no, do you know what I mean?
But now they've got Haaland, man.
Haaland
And do you know what it is with Haaland? Do you know why I rate him for City so much? Because he's not a City player. He's not that type of Pep player, and that's why I like the fact he's bought him. He's bought him to have something different.
Did you see the video, the pre-match conference? Yeah, yesterday. They asked him, you're going to get Haaland, right? And he went, I can't talk about it right now. You know, the club have said I can't speak about it. The guy had a hard-on. He was so excited, like a kid in a sweet shop. You just told a kid, you can have every sweet in the shop if you want. The guy was like, I can't really talk about it right now. They said I can't talk about it. And then they confirmed they've signed him.
But can I tell you, can I say, this is actually now solidified Man City.
You know what I don't like about Man City? He signed a £100 million player last season. He goes, listen, I need Grealish. You know, if you want me to win Champions League, this is probably what the conversations were. I need Grealish, right? So now,
but we always knew Grealish wasn't going to pop like that.
We knew.
But in a couple of years' time, Grealish is going to be.
He's going to be next
banging
level.
for City.
For him, Grealish needs 2 years with Pep, and then he's going to be unreal.
Look what happened with Sterling. Look what happened with all of them.
Yeah. So
Bernardo Silva, who's Bernardo Silva? The guy who came, who was fantastic. What a baller! God. And now he is the best. The best.
Unreal.
It's mad, isn't it?
We've been saying it all season, brother.
So
pure sauce. Now you're going to get Haaland in.
No, but
what more can you add to this
what
team?
does Haaland show you? Haaland shows you the buying power of City now. But City are now what Man U were in the English football.
No, but on a different level.
The one team who can afford you and who you want to go to as well.
You know another thing? Every other team wanted to pay in installments, and City said, "Yeah, have it
Cash.
all."
How much was it?
67 million, something like pounds, but 70-something euros.
Yeah, it's nothing. But obviously, it was that time in his contract, innit? So he had to go.
Small change for Man City, really.
Small change, big difference, yeah.
It is small change that's going to make the biggest difference for them.